Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. Now the result here, a pick down after with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards to gain on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
Quick fake it at Stanford.
And the Lions pressure strong. Down he goes. Olivier Vernon will report his 10th sack of the season. Last game he had 2 sacks. He got another one here, picked up right where he left off. Brad, he spent the entire offseason working on new techniques, new tactics, trying to add to his arsenal, pass rush abilities, and dividends is what we've seen so far. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. They're staring up with a 3rd ball. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against the secondary. That one wasn't successful, so don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Lions will take over. Swift's got the first down and then some, as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. This defense for the Rams, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Cousins to throw it this time. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On first down, Stafford here. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Here's a run with Akers on second down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Stafford. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Stafford. And incomplete on the deep ball.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by a V2 Melifonwu. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins. And the reception made by Green. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Second and 10. Now Cousins. And caught right side, Green. And he'll go down into 26, following a gain of 6.
You want to sweat it up? You want to sweat it up?
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Right side, it's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. No score after one on EA Sports. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Got his man, it's Fehoko. Touchdown! Simi Fehoko.
Who is that?
His
Who is Simi Fehoko?
As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Gostkowski the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
It's not too true on that.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Seibert? I know I heard you when you said peekaboo. But like, hey, peekaboo.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Stafford going to give this to Akers. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, a give to Henderson. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. Stafford. And that will be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. On play action, Cousins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Rams have got it back. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Blitz coming, and down he goes. 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins, he's airing it out for Williams. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Tyrell Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Gostkowski with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Already dropped it. Hold it.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Stafford. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
The ball.
I know, but
Back to throw, Stafford.
Oh, you guys are
And it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Dude. Yeah, but wasn't there around the
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. 73 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter.
Why is she crying? Is she sick bad? Yeah. Oh my gosh.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
I was going to ask you guys this because who likes if you guys text negative. Text negative, but...
Who's positive?
Dude, why... That's what happens when freaking people are so,
the Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. He finds his man complete.
Even
That's
Benny, remember when he was freaking
and he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
I just remember that.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
I'm so dead at that.
Wow.
Here's second and a yard.
Who? What's she say?
I don't know. She cried to him and he was going there. That's that shit.
Off the play fake, Cousins. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins.
No one does that.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Long.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. After the interception, here's Stafford. He sets to fire deep.
Man,
and he fires one that's intercepted. It's up by a Fitu Melifonwu. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, it's so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Eat my eye.
You okay? Let's see what she's doing.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Dude.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be
you
a
made this,
touchback.
Why'd you make that?
I didn't make that. The hell? Whatever. Alright, is Mom with you?
It was in her bed.
What?
It was in her bed.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at
Dude, now she
halftime?
does like
Well, I
everything.
think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to
I don't
change
think-
a
I
whole
don't
lot.
think so.
We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half.
Hey,
So
shut up.
we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win
wow.
one for
I'm
us.
trying to be understanding the...
What it was? Oh, they don't know what she said.
No, I'm still waiting for it to...
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and
I
11.
do, literally, I'll fucking cry. Bitch, fuck you, you're gonna give me 30 bucks. I'll fucking cry if
Play
I don't get
fake.
invited.
Cousins. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing, Cousins. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Why are you doing your freaking lip like that? Over here being annoying, sucking on her lip.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. He's airing it out for Williams.
Oh,
and this one is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. That'll be caught by Cup. And some room to maneuver. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover.
Yeah, let me
and
know.
they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Huh?
They'll run here with Akers. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. It's his 9th rushing touchdown on the year and 11th overall.
Make it worth
and
my
the
time.
Rams on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Don't make it worth my time.
Gay is on for the point after.
It's good because of kids, but her husband is a piece of shit.
It's up and good,
He's
and
probably
that'll
not
make the
working
score
as well.
21-14.
No, it's too sweet. He was over there asking her if she talks to us.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this. It'll be a touchback.
Okay, bye. Bye.
The Lions
I do,
offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one
And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off at the 33. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Tracy Walker in on the tackle.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle. Make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Steps away to his left. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That puts it 2nd and 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're heading towards the ball carrier with a bandit.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Landon Collins. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Swift. And the Rams defense gets to him again behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Throwing his Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Here's Beckham. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Rams are going offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. 2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 103 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Back now here on EA Sports. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Stafford.
Oh, my gosh.
Caught left side. It's Beckham. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Tutu Atwell. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Cousins. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The Lions on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Cousins to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They go play action. Cousins. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. To throw, Cousins. And that's complete. It's Green here. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line. They'll throw again. Cousins. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Cousins now. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Leonard Floyd able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. The Lions on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Play action now. Cousins. Green's got it over the middle. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Rams are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Looking for more there on first down, but this downfield incomplete.
Do you hear me at all?
Yes, I hear you.
When people take the big shots downfield,
Hey, Harry.
under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Throwing here, Stafford. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Jesse's asking to play Warzone. Okay.
So they'll get another shot
Why?
on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
I'm gonna do it too. Damn.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Babe, you see me? Babe, you see me out there?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And really an excellent run. Sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. And this one complete. It's Fehoko. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Cousins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. Under pressure, they got him again. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got some room at the 30. Pass complete. It's Hockenson. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Stafford going to throw it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Here's Stafford. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.